Hello guys and welcome to Yarelina's Reborn Nursery. Here we are with Mr. Kellan Jael, and Kellan is the Kellan sculpt by Maisa Said, and he was beautifully brought to life by Miss Serenity Smith, and he is a dream to hold, guys. I have him in this dressy outfit, even though I have put this on him before. For video purposes, I don't like to repeat the same outfits again and again. I like when I can switch something around the outfit so it looks different. But if it's exactly the same, I don't like to do it on my channel. But for me, for my private enjoyment, I do like to actually dress them. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see, but anyways, guys, here is in the noontime, and I want to make a video with this guy, and we're going to change him, and we're going to chat a little bit of a really good topic that I hope you guys like it. And I'm sorry for my overall myself. I'm just comfortable at home. Both of my kids are sick, so I have been a whole week here in my home, which is nice because I have been, like, before that, like 1 week that I was not here at all. But now I have the time to really make a video and enjoy the time together, guys. So let's put him in there and change him into his new outfit. Well, I hope you can see good there. And this is the outfit I'm going to put. Something very simple, a quarters, newborn size, like a garden theme. Like it has the snails, it has carrots, it has pumpkins, and all, that. And the cream striped pants. And we're going to put this cute little soft shoes. So yeah, guys, the topic for today is going to be, if you care, if you really feel that you don't like or strongly disagree or you will not do it, what do you prefer, guys? Do you prefer to have a dream baby? Let's say you guys want a dream baby, and do you mind if that dream baby have a couple of mummies before you, or you are perfectly okay with that? They have multiple mummies, or you prefer the baby to be directly from the artist or with just one owner. I will tell you my opinion on that. Preferably would be nice to have the baby directly from the artist, right? I think we all can agree with that. You have the originals, you have a baby that nobody has touched before, so yeah, brand new for you. Like a newborn baby just smells different right? But there is the case that we like and we fall in love with different babies, and sometimes at the time you cannot have the chance to own them, and you have the possibility to adopt this baby later on in your collecting journey, but not at the moment that it was. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking. They can bark for any reason in the world, so apologize. So sometimes we can adopt the baby after the baby has been in the community for a while, and you have the chance to bring that baby home, but it has a previous mommy, or sometimes they have had multiple mommies. Do you feel comfortable adopting a baby, not knowing? Because sometimes you can see the collector and you say, oh, I love the way they dress them, how delicate they are with them. I just put this just to not have it in the floor. So how do you feel? Do you feel like you want Give me one sec. Well, I really don't understand what they are barking, but anyways, the thing, guys, sometimes you can have the chance to follow the baby and knowing who is the mommy, but sometimes you don't know what exactly was the care for that baby. How was the mommy with them, what things they did, if they bathed the baby. Do you mind adopting a baby without knowing all that information, or without knowing the mommies that have been adopting that baby? I think something very nice that I have seen lately with some sculpts is like a track or adoption history, where you can see who adopted the baby later on after the artist sold the baby, which is so nice because you can keep track of it, right? Knowing who was the previous mommy of the baby. And if you know that some people have some tendencies in the community, you can actually say, well, I'm not adopting this baby because this baby belonged to so and so, and I know what they do to their baby, so I will not adopt it. Which is nice in a sense of you're doing a conscious and informed decision, right? But sometimes, oh, I love him like that. Just like that, aunties. Sometimes you don't have that information, and this is the tricky part. Do you mind? Is your dream baby is the baby you have been following for the longest, and now you have the opportunity to bring that baby home? Do you mind that it has multiple mommies? And sometimes they're not on YouTube, not in any social media platform, so it's a little bit hard to know what has been the care of that doll. But do you mind, or you still will adopt? Well, I think it depends. In my opinion, in my case, and my take on it is, it depends. Like, preferably, I will like to adopt the baby right away from the artist. But of course, as collectors, sometimes these dolls come and you don't have the funds to bring them home, and purchasing in second-hand market is a lot better in many cases, right? So in that sense, would be nice. And it depends in the condition of the baby, it depends on many factors, but there's a saying here very good that says that, if your eyes cannot see it, your heart will not feel it. So it's something like that, not exactly, but something like that. So yeah, for me, it depends on how I feel about the mommy that has him, the information that I can gather from the collector that is selling. But if I am in love enough, I think I will do it. But if I think about it too much, or I hear somebody telling me that this baby belonged to so and so, and she is a collector that does this and that with their dolls, maybe I will change my mind. But if I don't hear anything negative, I think I will take the chance if I love the doll enough to do that. But preferably, I will better instead prefer to have a baby directly from the artist, or with just one collector. That would be the best, right? But if I cannot have the best and I don't have any more options, it depends on the doll and how much I love the sculpt, and if it's a dream baby and has 15 moms during the years, will be a little bit tricky. But it depends on how I feel about it, how I feel about the whole transaction, and the vibes that I get from from the previous owners, and at least from the owner that is selling, in what condition the baby is. And if the people is honest to say, well, I bathed him, I did this, I did that, that will be the best, because then you know what you're getting. But I just feel that not everybody is honest and is going to disclose all that. And if they haven't done it publicly, maybe they will not admit it. If they have done it privately, that will be something that I will be interested to know. Not that I will not buy the baby if they bathe them. It's not like that. It's just to know the information. Just if something happened, I have the information to, to back up my next decision if I have to repair the baby or something. But it's a little bit hard, Sometimes I see people that do some crazy things with their dolls. And then I start like, I don't know if I would adopt a baby with multiple mommies, just because some things that I see. But I know not everybody does the same. So it totally depends. It depends if I can gather information about the baby, the previous mommies. I can talk to them and see a little bit of the background of the baby. I will, if it's a dream baby that I know I cannot get any other way, and it's a great opportunity, yes, I will take the chance, but depending on how I feel about the transaction. But if you put me to choose, I will prefer, of course, to buy directly from the artist, or to another mommy that had the baby in. The less time they have it, better for me. Like, some people are very careful with their dolls, and you see them having their dolls for years and they are pristine. So I can, depending on the collector, I can feel comfortable buying a baby that have been years, sold out years, and I cannot get any other way. Yes, depending on the collector, but preferably if I can have my hands on a baby, a dream baby, would be better to have it directly from the artist, or in second hand. The less mommies, the better. But guys, tell me your opinion about that. I know we all have different opinions and thoughts about these topics, because we're so different and we have so many different experiences. And maybe you have bought babies that have multiple mommies, and it, everything went okay, and some people have a baby that has just one or two mommies, and they have issues later, and they then start not trusting to have second-hand babies. But of course, that's a risk when you are buying a second-hand baby. Some people are going to be very honest and say, hey, I bathed them, I don't know, I did some other crazy stuff with him. And some people is not going to say the truth. So there's a chance we all take when we're buying secondhand. But if it's a person that I trust, that I know how they treat their dolls, how they take care of them, how they store them, all that information beforehand would be better. There is the issue of some collectors that are smokers, and they sell the babies, and the babies smell like that. So that's something you definitely have to disclose. In the ribbons.com page, in the listing, there is you can put the check mark of this is a smoke-free and pet-free environment. Because if you have your pets around your dolls, which is your dolls, who cares? But you have to include that information in the listing, because you don't know if the next person is allergic to XYZ animal, and you have your dolls in that environment. You have to be honest, because it is safety, right? So I think there is all the information that we have to disclose and share openly when we are selling a baby. And I am a believer that the baby's going to find the correct mommy. Even if the first mommy that was interested don't like animals or is allergic and cannot buy it, for the next mommy is not going to be an issue. So I think being honest is one of the best things we can do, because then you are going ahead with the right foot instead of hiding information, you know. So yeah, that's my take on it. I will definitely prefer the baby just from the artist, just born, freshly born. But if it's a baby that has been handled with care from another collector, I'm okay with that, especially if I know how the collectors collect, and that's something that I really will always be on, oh my gosh, like promoting. When people have their social media, of course you're not presenting your whole life, but at least you can see the dolls with time, how they are holding up, how they manage their dolls, where they store them. And that's something very positive when you have the social media. You have that kind of information that you will not have if you have this person as a private collector selling to you. So for me, yeah, I prefer when I feel a little bit safer when somebody that has social media, that I know how they treat their dolls, how they store them, how they take care of them. I feel more, of course, more open to buy the baby. So yeah, please let me know in the comments. I hope you like the topic. I have all the good topics for you guys that I have prepared. Hopefully I will be bringing them soon. I'm very sorry that I was so late to make a video. But yeah, I'm here now. I was busy with some stuff, good stuff, with my kids and new pet that we have. So yeah, I was like preparing the environment and all that. It's exciting. I like to put things together, and that take me my whole attention. So anyways, please let me know in the comments what you think about this topic, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you later. Bye bye.